Alright, before I do the season 16 cast ranking video, I want to do this one. I remember when it was announced that Sasha Colby was going to be on season 15, and obviously knowing that she was going to win, I had the idea for this video. Which of the two Sashas had done better on Drag Race, especially given that they're both winners? Of course, there was also Sasha Bell on season 7, but it would just be a waste of time to throw her in the mix here, and also kind of a little mean-spirited. The last time I did this type of a video, a couple of years after I had an entire series of these videos, the response was so alarmingly negative because people were like,
"Why are you comparing queens?"
and whatnot, completely missing the point of the video, but also assuring me in the fact that this show's fandom will just keep getting worse and worse as the seasons go. So, for my own curiosity, today I want to look at who did better on Drag Race, Sasha Velour or Sasha Colby. I say all this pretending that I don't know the answer, but just bear with me. It's an interesting situation. So, this is the point system we're using to determine these. I will first go over Sasha Velour's track record and then assign how many points Sasha Colby has to have earned in season 15 to beat Sasha Velour. By the end of this video, the name Sasha will not even be a word anymore, so to avoid that, I will just use their drag last names when referring to them. Velour started season 9 on a high note, quite literally placing in the top 3, aka high in the Miss Charisma, Uniqueness, Nerve and Talent pageant Maxi Challenge. However, she pretty much then disappears after that. The first half of season 9 storyline is reserved for humbling of Aja, the build-up of Valentina, and the conflict between Eureka and Trinity, which then led to Trinity's growth in the season. There was not much room for Sasha there. Therefore, for episodes 2 and 3, with the cheerleading and fairy tale princess and sidekick challenge, Velour is just safe. By the way, I remember watching season 9 live and rooting for Velour to win, and then seeing these two episodes and just how invisible she was in them, and thinking, yeah, there is no way that she's winning this season. One of my first videos on this channel was every frame of Sasha Velour in episode 2 or in episode 3, I don't remember which one exactly, and it lasted for 30 seconds maybe. Obviously that video does not exist anymore, but yeah. Anyways, Velour gets her shining moment in episode 4, winning the Morning News Maxi Challenge with Shea Coulee, setting up the storyline of the two of them being friendly rivals in the season. In the Kardashians The Rusical, Velour was simply safe for her portrayal of Lindsay Lohan. However, after this, she has no safe placements. She's high for episode 6 Snatch Game after portraying Marlena Dietrich. Her only below safe placement in the season comes in episode 7, however, after the 90210 parody acting challenge. After this, it is all highs and wins for Velour. In episode 8's Roast of Michelle Visage, Velour is high, though honestly, she had the best jokes of the night. She could have won that episode. The next episode, she gets her second shared win with Shea in the TV Pilots Challenge. But this one was kind of eclipsed by what happened later in the lip sync. Episodes 10 and 11 end for Velour in similar fashion, given that she places high both times. First in the makeover challenge, and then in the somewhat controversial results to the ball. However, Sasha does win a mini challenge in episode 11, the Puppets mini challenge, so she does get 5 points for that episode. Due to the inclusion of lip syncing for the crown, for reasons related to how bad the lip syncs were during season 9, but also due to certain demands of VH1, we count episode 14 as a competitive episode. Because, the top 4 competed there. With Sasha winning the season and thus winning this last Maxi Challenge, she gets 5 points for the last competitive episode on season 9, ending the season with 47 points overall and a 3.916 recurring PP score. Velour competed in 12 episodes total. Lucky for me, so did Colby. Technically, Colby also competed in the Lollapalooza episode, but that's not a challenge. There is not a winner. It's a filler episode, and we will treat it as not consequential to Colby's track record. As the alternative here would be placing her as safe, thus worsening her track record potentially. So, since they both competed in the same amount of episodes, Colby has to have earned 47 points to match Velour's track record, or rather 48 points to beat her. Let's see if she will do that. In the season's double premiere, Colby does not win her group's mini challenge, nor does she make big enough of an impression on the judges to be in the top 3, starting the season off as safe. Nothing to worry about though, since in the next episode, she wins her first out of 4 maxi challenges. The win in question was for a skit writing and acting challenge, similarly to how Velour got her first win, but not exactly the same. However, again, Colby's safe for her Snatch Game performance. The next 2 episodes, she impresses the judges enough to be high both times. For the Design Challenge episode, House of Fashion, and Writing and Performing a Verse episode, Old Friends Gold. She does get only a safe placement for the Daytona Wind 2 challenge. But after this, Sasha gets a maxi challenge win in 2 consecutive episodes, becoming the first queen of her season to reach 2 maxi challenge wins, and then the first to have 3 maxi challenge wins. She won the Crystal Ball and the 50/50's most gag-worthy stars. She gets her only below safe placement in the season in episode 11 for the stand-up routines challenge when she places low. Interesting, both Sasha's only had 1 below safe placement and it was a low placement. Until the season's end, Colby only gets above safe placements. So she's high for the Rusical and then also for the makeover episode. She is 5 points away from Velour's score. So, unless she's able to earn 6 points in episode 14, her last competitive episode, she is not going to beat Velour. Well, episode 14 did not have a mini challenge, so no, Colby cannot beat Velour. However, Colby did win the maxi challenge in this last episode, ending the season with 47 points or a 3.916 recurring PP score. So, yeah, the 2 of them have the exact same overall and PP score. So, who wins? Do we just call it a tie? Well, not exactly. If you recall, Velour had 1 mini challenge win in her season. Without it, her overall score would have been 46. Thus, we can say that Sasha Colby did better than Sasha Velour on Drag Race, but quite literally with only the slightest bit of difference in their scores. And that's it. That's the point of the video. The 2 winners with the same name also have the same overall and PP score. I just found that to be neat. Now that I'm caught up with seasons 15 and 16, and given that I will be watching season 17, are there any comparisons of track records that I could do? If anything comes to mind, leave that in the comments, and thank you for watching.